In the story of Arachne, a young human weaver challenges the goddess Athena to prove that she's a better weaver than the goddess. After acquiring an incredible skill in the art, she feels talented enough to be able to challenge Athena, who prides herself on being the best at many skills, including weaving. Arachne goes around bragging about her skills and ability, claiming to be a better weaver than even Athena herself. When Athena challenges Arachne in a contest, Athena depicts the gods as majestic and ethereal, above everything else, while Arachne shows the cruelty of the gods and displays the devious acts the gods take part in. Unable to come to terms with Arachne's superior weaving abilities, she actively destroys the mortal's tapestry in a fit of rage and offense. Unable to cope with the anger from the goddess, Arachne hangs herself. Athena turns the rope into a web and turns the girl into a spider to live out her days. Both upset with the mortal and guilty at her own actions against the girl, the gift of life she gives back is also a curse, in that she may weave for the rest of her life, but only as a spider. The story of Athena and Arachne serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of hubris and overstepping one's bounds, particularly when dealing with a divine force. Athena, goddess of wisdom and crafts, was known for her calm demeanor and sense of justice. However, even she was pushed to anger by Arachne's audacious challenge. Arachne, a mortal girl, renowned for her exceptional weaving skills, boasted that she could weave better than the goddess herself. This arrogance and lack of humility led her to invite a contest with Athena. Arachne's fate serves as a timeless lesson about the importance of humility and respect, particularly with dealing with forces or individuals that surpass one's own abilities. While Athena's anger may seem harsh, it underscores the necessity of understanding one's place in the world and approaching challenges with caution and reverence. This story of Arachne's interaction with Athena shows the ignorance and fault of humanity. Mortals can often put too much faith in themselves against elements of nature that are higher up than them. Humans tend to have this inflated sense of self where they feel untouchable by everything else in the world. Because of this, humans are reckless when it comes to interacting with the environment around them, only caring about how what they do will benefit themselves, and not thinking about how what they're doing is destroying their surroundings. The world will only deal with so much destruction before it starts pushing back against humanity. In Arachne's tale, when she pushes too far against the gods, Athena pushes back to defend herself, her family, and her image, in order to put the mortal girl back in her place. Similarly, the environment will use natural disasters and similar modes of self-defense to protect itself from external threats coming its way. The environment, as an interconnected system, possesses its own mechanisms of self-regulation to maintain a delicate balance. When faced with external threats such as human activity that disrupts this balance, the environment may respond with natural disasters and other powerful phenomena as a form of self-defense. Natural disasters, including hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and wildfires, can be seen as the environment's way of recalibrating and restoring equilibrium. These events, though often devastating for humans, can have beneficial effects on the environment itself. For instance, wildfires can clear out underbrush and dead plant material, promoting new growth and biodiversity. Similarly, floods can replenish soil nutrients and create fertile floodplains, while earthquakes can release build-up stress in tectonic plates, preventing more catastrophic seismic events in the future. These natural events may also serve as a warning to humans, signaling the need for change in how we interact with the environment. Unsustainable practices such as deforestation, overfishing, and pollution can increase the frequency and intensity of these disasters. For example, removing natural barriers like mangroves can make coastal areas more vulnerable to storms, while deforestation can increase the likelihood of landslides and floods. Essentially, the environment's ability to protect itself through natural disasters is a response to the disruptions caused by external threats. While these events can cause loss and destruction, they also underscore the need for humans to adopt more sustainable practices and respect the natural world. By heeding these warnings and taking action to preserve and restore ecosystems, we can help maintain the environment's resilience and its ability to sustain life for future generations. In the story of Arachne, her pride leads her to challenge the goddess Athena to prove her superiority in weaving. Her lack of respect for Athena's power results in her being transformed into a spider. This narrative reflects humanity's tendency to overestimate its own capabilities and challenge the natural world. Humans often disregard nature's strength, believing they can conquer it, but this hubris can lead to nature retaliating with severe consequences for humanity's transgressions. The myth of Arachne and Athena provides a profound analogy for humanity's relationship with the natural world. Arachne's prideful decision to challenge the goddess Athena to a weaving contest stems from her belief that she could surpass even a deity in skill. This arrogance and lack of respect for Athena's divine power ultimately lead to Arachne's transformation into a spider, condemned to weave for the rest of her existence. This story mirrors humanity's own tendencies to overestimate its control over nature and disregard the complexity and resilience of the natural world. Just as Arachne underestimated Athena's authority and strength, humans often view themselves as superior to nature, assuming they can manipulate and exploit it without consequence. This perspective overlooks the inherent power and intricacy of the environment, which sustains all life. When humans push the bounds of the natural world through activities such as deforestation, pollution, and over-extraction of resources, they are effectively challenging nature's ability to self-regulate and maintain balance. This pride can provoke a forceful response from the environment, manifested in natural disasters such as hurricanes, floods, and wildfires. These events, while destructive, serve as a stark reminder of nature's might and its ability to reclaim balance. They highlight the need for humanity to approach the environment with respect and humility, recognizing that actions have consequences. By learning from Arachne's story and adopting a more cautious and harmonious approach to the natural world, humans can avoid the severe repercussions of their transgressions and work towards a sustainable coexistence with the environment.